to tune in to Floridian Rollo. I am your host, Floridian Rollo. Yes, I'm live. It was time to talk about this. Demon tears. That's right. They're losing their minds. They're going crazy. They're causing havoc. And they want you to cause havoc. They want you to crash out. They want you to go against the Most High. They want you to gnash the teeth. The demon tears. That's what they are. Shout out to the fellas that's winning, the ladies that's winning, that's supporting the brainwaves, the Ringos, the Selenas, the Darios, and some of you that's becoming upcoming YouTubers. Shout out to all of y'all. Yeah, the demon tears is something. Demon tears is something. Hold on 1 second. I got a phone call coming in. Hold on. All right, y'all. I am back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Had a phone call coming in. How you doing, Selena? So let's talk about this. These demon tears. These demon tears are people that claim that you got things going on with people that's not true. These demon tears also want to have control over your life. They want you to be having a pair bond with them. Be careful with these demon tears. A lot of people have a lot of different spirits in them. They sure do. Remember, sometimes you're not talking to the person. What's in the person is what you're talking to. And what I mean by that, guys and ladies, is that you think you're talking to someone normal. Let's say you're having a normal conversation, and then all of a sudden, you see that entity just come right inside of them. And they want to tear you up. They want to tear you up to pieces. Y'all better not take that lightly. Learn from that Facebook situation. I know Selena is going to have an open panel, and I'm not going to say too much because I will go to her panel tonight. She'll send me the link, and or she might put the. I preferably think, Selena, you should send the links to everybody. Uh, just I'm just saying that's up to you how you want to do with your channel. Because I know you have the channel open to anybody. Me preferably, I would say do that. I'm going to save a little bit of it, because I'm going to talk about other stuff. When it comes to that I will talk about on her panel. Uh, just because you're with somebody, though, in particular, doesn't mean that the person's into you. I told y'all this before, man. I told y'all, man, these demon tears. You could be in a relationship with someone and they got the demon, they got the tear, they want to tear you apart, they want to slaughter you, and then you slaughter yourself. That's what's going on 2025. I mean, like, it's getting to a point that you have to make sure you actually talking to the person because people have so many spirits in them, it's not even funny. And remember, guys, most women have soul ties. You guys have soul ties to certain women. Women, you have certain soul ties to certain men you dealt with. Like I told the guys, it takes 7 years. Each time a woman has intercourse with a man, and they know more with that man, it takes 7 years. If it's a child, it takes 17 years, y'all, for her to even recognize you. And that's why I chill. When I talk to women, I want to talk to the woman, not what the woman say. It's what her actions tell me if I should have the conversation with her because look, women should do the same thing. And if both parties do that, you may not be dealing with a demon tear. A demon tear is a demon that want to tear you up. And the S, y'all know what that means. So we're not going to say the name in the chat. Be respectful. You know what I'm saying? There's many S's, certain acts, certain scenarios. Y'all get the drift. We grown people here. I got to speak in code. That's what the S is over the TEAR. Tear you know what up. And so that's how they get you through the lust of the eyes, of the lips, of the tone. They're very great actress. Some of these guys could be actors, ladies. And next thing you know, you're dealing with a demon. You're not dealing with a person. You're dealing with the demon in the person. There's a video out on Shorts that the guy was actually a fallen one, and he lied with this lady, and she couldn't walk. We know the saying when a woman can't walk after the bedroom. It's just a simple fact. She literally couldn't walk. Like it was a surgical situation that she needed to do because she was dealing with a fallen one. She was not dealing with a man of compassion. She was dealing with an entity that wanted to rip her insides. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people recognize him being a demon. And guys, there are witches that will take your semen, cook it, and make you not have any intercourse with a woman. This stuff is real, y'all. This stuff is real. There's women out there that's on demon tear time that if you have intercourse with her or you touch her certain vibrations or she touch you certain locations, and all of a sudden you don't know what the hell's going on with you. You start craving more and more than usual. Or ladies, you start craving more than more usual. That's because it's something in that person that has taken over. And that's who you having pleasure from. So just beware of these demon tears. You can learn a lot from the situation with Vegas. They was on demon time. Manny was on demon time. His woman was on demon time. And it happened in Sin City. Now this situation, the woman's a CO, the dude was a prisoner. Both were on demon time. Both were on demon time. And I'm gonna tell you, ladies, respectfully, when it comes to lashes, nails, coordinate yourself. Be careful because you don't want to. You're not. Listen. This is what I was told from a person that's in the industry. This goes for men too, because men wear makeup and all this other stuff. When you wear certain things, right? Not aware. them entities could be more attracted to you than the guy that you really want, if that makes sense. Uh, I told Forever Studio, yellow nails is witchcraft. Orange is witchcraft. I see any woman with orange or yellow fingernails, I stay away from them. I do not deal with those type of women. They on that type of time. There's the certain coordinates that you're going to attract. So you have to be cognizant of what you put on in your face, on your lips, and on your hands, if that makes sense. Guys, you know, some of you do certain things to your beard. It's just, you just trying to avoid the demon tears as much as possible. Uh, that's just me personally. I don't mind women with nails. I mean, that's natural. It's just certain scenarios I am not a fan of because I don't want you to attract the wrong type of energy. And I think a lot of you ladies need to look into that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you need to look into that. Because what old girl had on, she was a witch. She was she was super demonic. I mean, you couldn't even recognize her because she was super demonic. The dude go both ways. You know, I'm just gonna save it for tonight at Selena. Make sure you'll go to Selena tonight. I'm gonna say my 2 cents over there, and then you know get ready for tomorrow because I got a long day ahead of me. You know, can't afford to ignore the red flags. Funny and dangerous worldwide. Yeah, how you doing? All for P777. I know Selena's in the house. You know, the Most High told me to come and talk about this with y'all briefly because the show will be starting in 19 minutes. Um, this is wild, man. And see, it's like you don't want to be with weird people. It's just too many weird people on the planet, if that makes sense, y'all. It's just too many weird men, weird women, and children, for the most part, are weird. If that makes sense. I mean, you got to be careful out here. You got to protect your energy at all costs because your energy is your currency. And the last thing you want to do is be sleeping with the enemy of the opposite sex, the man for the woman and the woman for the man. Then you got these weird content creators, women and men content creators are on serious demon time. You could see it. They're not hiding it. They right in front of your face. And some people just be falling in love with these people, man. That's because they put them mastering spells on you to make you go crazy over them. It's supposed to be a natural craving. No, some of these people got an obsession craving, demonic craving. And you cannot take no chances of dealing with those type of people because that could be a demise. And I know when I see real relationships, and I know when something ain't right type of relationships. Uh, you got to be mindful of what you wear and what you say and what you do. Because these people, man, that's why I took all my photos down. I was being attacked. People was using my photos and other parts of YouTube, and that could cause an issue. So if you're a man and a woman and you in this truth, I advise you to take your photos down off of YouTube, man. People be using people's photos and They be laying it on the bed with candles. They don't even sleep on that bed. And then next thing you know, you having sleeping problem. You can't sleep. You're wondering why you can't sleep. You're wondering why you're having a hard time walking. That's because they put it on the bed. So you got to get your prayer warriors up, y'all. Get your prayer warriors up before you leave the house, before you enter into the workplace, before you have a conversation with someone, before you come on YouTube, because these demonic forces are full going crazy out here. They're on demon tier. They want to issue up out of here as soon as possible if you're not careful. I told y'all 2 months ago that this online thing was going to get to a point of arrest, people getting arrested, and people unaliving one another. Because these entities' time is short and they want to show you who they are. And then they try to jump into another body to do the bid. So that person can get arrested, unalive, or unalive themselves and unalive people. And that's what's going on, y'all. So I don't know if y'all can hear me still. So I appreciate y'all for tuning into the show. I'm gonna be on for about 5 more minutes and I'm gonna end this. Just let me know if y'all can hear me. Put a 5 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a 5 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Put a 5 in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Because I see that the internet is giving me issues. I don't expect everybody to stay here too long because we're going over by Selena. It's going to be a full pack house. So that's what's up. It's going to get a lot of people's attention. Let me share it on my channel so that everybody that may not be aware of a channel could go over there. Yeah, I wasn't going to go live. The most I wanted me to go live and talk about this a little bit, just to give y'all a brief update. You know, let's see if I can find a channel. What's going on that I can't find it? I had it set up. What's the notification? There we go. Okay, let me get it ready. Okay, yeah. Let me get my like up and let me share the video. All right. Yeah. All right. So I don't know what's going on with my thing. Let me see if it's working. Let me see. Gotta make sure it's working. Is it working? Make sure it's working. Yep, it's working. All right. So one more thing I'm gonna say before I get on out of here. You know, I know everybody didn't get the notification. That's YouTube for you. So I'll be going back to videos. Let me say this in closure, y'all, because I'm not staying on too long. I'm going over by Selena. Uh, just take the time to look at yourself and ask yourself this question. Why is it really a uptick? What's going on, Robert? Why there's an uptick of people unaliving each other in these relationships? It's not the people, it's what's in the people. And once y'all understand and understand that, this is why you must not go by what people say. You have to go by the actions. That's going to save you a lot of headache, guys and ladies. You can take people's word as long as their action meets their word. You know, people do make mistakes. At the same time, if it's a repeat of mistake, you got to cut the person off, because I'm telling you, your peace is your currency, y'all. There's a lot of people that have certain things they're not at peace because they have the entity in their house, and that's what was going on between these two. This is bigger than them being so-called black. Entities have no quote unquote color. There's no color when it comes to these demons. They could go into anybody. Matter of fact, they could go into animals too. They could go into animals too. The smallest animal to the largest animal. Okay? Always remember that. So get your prayer warriors up, especially you ladies. I'm going to say this before I go. Be mindful who you're going to give up your box to, because that might be your last day. Not there at that time, in the future. I'm out. I'll see you over by Selena. If you support the Cash App or the Venmo, I'll shout you out on the next video. Peace out.